Hello and welcome. We're going to explore some really fascinating source material today. I'm Tom.
And I'm Amy. Yeah, today we're diving into something quite profound, the unexplored capabilities of the human mind.
And communication that might go way beyond what we normally think is possible.
Exactly.
So our discussion today is based on the work and actually the very personal journey of Dr. Tara Swart. She's a neuroscientist, also a psychiatrist.
And she's really looked into this possibility communicating with loved ones after they've passed away. It's quite something.
Yeah, our mission here is to pull out some of the most surprising ideas, maybe insights that might make you rethink things a bit. Things about perception, consciousness.
Stuff that really challenges the status quo.
Okay, so let's jump in. Dr. Swart makes this, well, pretty bold claim right off the bat. She says humans have 34 senses.
34. Not the five we always hear about.
Right. And this isn't just like a fun fact. It suggests our actual capabilities are way beyond what we typically notice or use.
Mm-hmm. Things like balance, temperature sense, knowing where your body is, and space proprioception.
Exactly. She's saying all these and others add up to a much richer reality than we usually tap into.
And what's really interesting is how she links this to the brain. Like maybe the brain is actually filtering out the mind's true potential.
Yeah, acting like a limiter almost.
And she came to this through personal experience, didn't she? After losing her husband, Robin, to leukemia, a truly devastating loss.
Yes, and she talks about initially seeking out mediums, looking for answers.
But then her scientific side kicked in. She felt, well, if this is real, she should be able to access it, find a scientific basis.
Right. She wanted to understand it from the inside, scientifically.
But it wasn't just theory. She started having these, well, profound personal experiences herself.
Things that must have really challenged her scientific background. Seeing specific signs, like robins everywhere linked to her husband's name.
And even, she describes, a very vivid sort of physical visitation from him.
Now, as a neuroscientist, she'd obviously think about confirmation bias, right?
Mm.
Seeing what you want to see. How did she deal with that?
Yeah, that's critical. She knew she had to be rigorous. So she started setting these really narrow, very specific criteria for signs.
To rule out just coincidence.
Exactly. Like she specifically asked for a phoenix symbol, a very particular image.
And then?
And then it appear, apparently, in a really unusual, unexpected context. For her, that specificity was key. It helped differentiate, real phenomena from just wishful thinking.
Okay, so connecting this out a bit, she's a scientist trying to find evidence for the mind or soul maybe existing separately from the body.
Which is still pretty taboo in many scientific circles, isn't it? It pushes against that purely materialist view.
Definitely. And she's very open about her own grief, describing it almost like a psychosis.
Because of the real chemical changes happening in her brain due to that intense grief, it wasn't just psychological.
So her own experience led her to look into trauma more deeply.
Yes. She found evidence that trauma isn't just in the mind. It can get, stored in the body's tissues.
Showing up as physical pain, or even affecting how you speak.
Mm-hmm. And that's where she emphasizes somatic work. Things like dance, massage, art therapy.
Yeah.
Physical approaches.
Because talk therapy alone can't always reach that.
Right, because that kind of trauma might bypass the parts of the brain that deal with language. Somatic work gets at it differently.
Wow. That really shows how connected mind and body are.
Yeah.
Then she also looked into near-death experiences, NDEs.
Right. Those profound experiences people report near-death, out-of-body feelings, seeing lights, meeting loved ones.
And also terminal lucidity. What's that exactly? It sounds fascinating.
Oh, it's incredible and baffling, medically speaking.
That.
It's when someone who has severe brain damage, maybe hasn't spoken or recognized anyone for ages, suddenly becomes completely lucid, clear, talking, remembering things, just shortly before they die, with no medical explanation for the recovery.
Whoa. How is that even possible if the brain is so damaged?
That's the mystery. She mentions stories from other doctors, like this Red MG case. A dying patient accurately described details about a nurse who had already died, details they couldn't have known.
Implying the mind is maybe operating independently of the physical brain at that point.
That's what it suggests, doesn't it? It really makes you question the whole mind-body connection as we usually understand it.
It really does. So, okay, pulling these threads together, what does Dr. Swart suggest we can do with this information? Are there practical takeaways?
Yeah, she does offer some ideas. Things like dark retreats, spending time in complete darkness, can apparently mimic some aspects of NDEs.
Leading to benefits like less fear of death, more compassion.
That's the idea. And also cultivating what she calls an art of noticing, just paying more attention in daily life.
Engaging with nature more, being more present.
Exactly. And even things like improving your gut health, which she links to intuition. It's all about heightening our ability to perceive these, well, subtler signals, expanding our awareness.
So the big thought to leave you with is, what if we are capable of much more? What if opening our minds to these possibilities, this greater interconnectedness between the physical and maybe something more, could actually lead to a richer life?
A more purposeful, connected, compassionate life right here and now. It's definitely food for thought.
We hope this exploration has given you some new perspectives, maybe sparked some curiosity.
Yeah, definitely some interesting ideas to ponder.
Thank you for your attention. You can subscribe our podcast if you like it.
See you next time.